Week 4 of the NFL season is here in our Madden 21 franchise with the Philadelphia Eagles. The Eagles have their toughest task yet as they will return home coming off a short week, and they'll be taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Both teams enter this game 2-1. The Eagles have won 2 in a row, with last week a nice Monday night victory 26-18 over the divisional rival Dallas Cowboys. Looking at the game plan defensively, we obviously have to worry about the pass. They have probably the most talented quarterback in the NFL in Patrick Mahomes. They also have Travis Kelce and Tyreek Hill, who we have to worry about. There are a lot of playmakers on defense, including Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, and Chris Jones. I want to focus on the intermediate passing game there because that's what I've done most of the game planning around, and it's really worked. The intermediate pass game has been the strength of the entire team, I would say, so far. So, as a wise man once said, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. The media is asking us about Jalen Hurts. I think Hurts has played really well this year. If he can continue to build chemistry up with his receivers, that'd be great. He has not been perfect. He's thrown at least one interception in every game, but he's also scored multiple touchdowns in every game as well. They're also going to ask us about Patrick Mahomes, and it's no secret we have to worry about him throwing the football. If he runs wild, he runs wild, but we need our coverage to show up. We need the secondary to play well. We need the linebackers to cover Travis Kelce well. So I imagine it's going to be a challenge facing off against the most talented offense in the NFL. And it's not just the big three of Mahomes, Kelce, and Hill this defense has to worry about. They have other good players too, like Mecole Hardman, Demarcus Robinson, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. So the Chiefs' offense certainly poses a major challenge, but hopefully the Eagles' offense can stay hot. Philadelphia has scored at least 26 points in all 3 games this year, and quarterback Jalen Hurts, as mentioned earlier, has been very impressive. So here comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. They will start with the football. Mahomes has gotten off to a pretty strong start so far in the 2021 campaign. Chiefs with an early 3rd and 3 from the Philadelphia 41. Mahomes up the middle, connects with his tight end, Travis Kelce, for a gain of 15 yards. Kelce might be the best tight end in the NFL. It's certainly arguable. The Eagles have already struggled this year against Kyle Pitts and George Kittle, so expect Kelce to probably have a pretty big day today. From the 26, play action fake. Mahomes scrambling to his right. He had a wide open Tyreek Hill, but the pass was overthrown. Potentially wasted opportunity there by the Chiefs offense as we go to the following play. 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to drop back to throw it again under a little bit of pressure. He goes short for the other speedster on this offense, Mecole Hardman, the 3rd-year pro out of Georgia, who gets to the 14. Hardman and Tyreek Hill might be the 2 fastest receivers in the NFL, and they're on the same team, which is pretty scary to think about. Mahomes dropping back for the 14, again scrambling, off-balance throw for the rookie tight end Noah Gray, who is in for the touchdown. So the Chiefs' tight end is the first one to score, but it's not Travis Kelce, it's the backup, Gray. That was a tough pass by Mahomes off his back foot. Patrick Mahomes makes those passes like he eats breakfast, and it's now 7-0. Philadelphia with the ball, 3rd and 10. Jalen Hurts cannot find anyone open. Going to try to run for the first down, but he only gains 7. Nice tackle by Tyrann Mathieu to get the stop. So Philly will start with a 3 and out, and the Chiefs get the ball back. Not a great start, about 5.5 minutes into the game for the Eagles, but there's still plenty of ball left to go. Mahomes on first down up the middle for Travis Kelce, hit hard by Darius Slay, but another first down for the Chiefs, and their offense has had no issue moving the football down the field so far, as expected. Mahomes under a little bit of pressure, he's sacked, and the ball is out, and it's picked up by Eric Wilson. Wilson will take it the distance for a scoop and score, and we are tied at 7. That was Fletcher Cox, the big defensive tackle, who came flying in with the sack and ripped the ball out. That looks like a clean fumble. So this play is going to stand, and the Eagles with an early defensive touchdown. Philadelphia was getting dominated to start this game. They needed a big defensive play, and they get just that. Very next play from scrimmage, Mahomes is intercepted. What is happening? Avonte Maddox picks off the pass, and the momentum has completely shifted within the span of 2 plays. A fumble and an interception from Patrick Mahomes here in this first quarter, and the Eagles will start with phenomenal field position. 2nd and 11, short throw up the middle for Jalen Reagor, who gets it to the 5-yard line. Reagor continuing what has been a pretty impressive second season. First and goal from the 5. Very next play, it's going to be a handoff from the big fella. Keep calm and carry on. Touchdown for Kerryon Johnson, his second of the year. He's been used as the goal line back, and he's got quite a few opportunities sharing carries in this backfield with Miles Sanders and Kenneth Gainwell. So all of a sudden, the Eagles now have the lead. It's 14-7. Chiefs back on offense as Mahomes connects with the second-year running back, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who gets it to the 38. 3rd and 3 now from the 45. If the Eagles can get a stop, they might completely fill up that momentum bar. Edwards-Helaire does not get the first down. Big tackle from Philadelphia. That's Jannard Avery who brings him down. And there you go. The momentum bar is completely in the Eagles' favor. Final play of the first quarter. Miles Sanders loses 4. Not a great run there, and it feels like the Eagles' rushing attack has gotten worse by the week. So hopefully Miles Sanders can pick it back up. Quarter number 1 is in the books. The Eagles are on top 14-7, but the offense is not the reason why the Eagles are winning this game. It's the defense with 2 really big turnovers. 3rd and 7, Hurts trying to get it to Travis Fulgham, but the pass is offline and complete, so the Eagles will be forced to punt it, and Kansas City gets the ball back. From the 24, Mahomes under pressure from Fletcher Cox. That's going to be a short pass for Edwards-Helaire, who gets about 3 or 4. But that's going to be an automatic first down because of a roughing the passer call against Fletcher Cox. Cox has certainly been really good so far today. He hit the strip sack earlier, but you can't get sloppy with those late hits. Cox already had a roughing the passer earlier this season, I believe back in week 2, so that is his second. Chiefs will obviously get the first down, so now they're certainly closer to the end zone as Travis Kelce gets the first down. Kelce has been, as expected, really good so far today. Now from the 43, Mahomes back to Kelce. An awfully bold strategy, the Eagles, to not cover him. And he gets around 23. Hit very hard by Darius Slay. But the Chiefs' offense appears to be back in business after turning the ball over on their last 2 possessions. Now from the 20, 2nd and 10, it's a toss to the left side for Clyde Edwards-Helaire, who will lose 2. Although the Eagles' rushing attack has not been good today, neither is Kansas City's. Rodney McLeod brought him down, and it is now 3rd and 12 for the Chiefs from the 22-yard line. 7 minutes left to go in the first half. Mahomes doing Mahomes-like throws off his back foot into nearly triple coverage like it's nothing, and sure enough, they will get the touchdown. It's Mecole Hardman who will tie it up at 14. So we've got ourselves quite the start to this game so far. Eagles back on offense, 2nd and 5. Jalen Hurts will connect with the rookie out of Alabama, Devontae Smith, for a gain of 9. A nice first down conversion. The Eagles' offense has not had a sustained drive yet today. Maybe this will be the first one. Hurts looking back for Devontae Smith, who gets it to the 38-yard line for a gain of 23 yards and another first down for Philadelphia. And it seems like the Eagles' offense is really starting to find a groove here. 3rd and 7 now. Jalen Hurts going to scramble to the right side. He goes short for Goddard, who only gets around 2. Hurts probably could have ran it there. I don't know if he would have gotten the first down, but he probably would have been closer. So that'll force field goal units to come out. A 50-yard attempt for Jake Elliott. His kick will go right down the middle, and the Eagles will regain the lead. It is now 17-14. Good kick by Elliott, who has not yet missed a kick this season. So let's go to the ensuing kickoff. 3:46 left to go here in the first half. Philadelphia up by 3 as the kick will be received right in front of the end zone. Going to take it out past the 20, and the ball comes flying out. Jacoby Stevens, the rookie, pops the ball carrier, and the fumble is recovered by Kayvon Wallace. So the Eagles have forced a 3rd turnover today. Now it's the special teams making plays, and all 3 turnovers have been on the Kansas City side of the field. So the Eagles keep being gifted such great field position. 3rd and 4, Hurts is incomplete, so the Eagles will not be able to get a touchdown off the turnover, but they should be able to add a field goal. 32-yard attempt from Jake Elliott. The kick is going to go right down the middle. So the Eagles now lead by 6 after a huge special teams turnover. Chiefs have it back, 2.5 to go in the first half. Can their offense have another nice drive to possibly take the lead before the end of the half? As there's Tyreek Hill finally making a play, wrapped up at the 38 by Darius Slay. Tyreek Hill's not done a whole lot today. Slay has done a good job covering him. It's been Hardman and Kelce who've been making all the plays. Speaking of Kelce, he jukes out the defender, juked out another one, and it's brought down to the 32. Usually it's Hardman and Hill who are making those crazy plays with the ball in their hands, not Travis Kelce. 3rd and 1 from the 22. Mahomes looking to throw it. He's under a little bit of pressure, and he's going to let it go. Nearly was sacked again, I think by Fletcher Cox, who has been all over Mahomes in this first half. Chiefs are going to attempt a field goal. Harrison Butker will make it from 39 yards out. So the Chiefs will bring it within 3. It's 20-17. The Eagles are going to get it back, 3rd and 3. Handoff for Miles Sanders, who gets the first down. I think the Eagles were just trying to chew some clock with that run, but with that first down, now they kind of get the feeling that, hey, maybe they can do something before the end of the half. Eagles are down to 1 timeout as on the very next play. Hurts under a lot of pressure, risky pass, and it's intercepted by the Honey Badger. Tyrann Mathieu picks it off, and the Chiefs will get it back with 30 seconds and all 3 timeouts. That was a really bad pass by Jalen Hurts. He tried to get it over to Reagor, and Reagor was open. It wasn't necessarily a bad decision by Hurts to make that throw, but the pass was just way offline. Tyrann Mathieu was able to make a nice play, and Kansas City has another opportunity to score, and who knows, maybe take the lead before halftime. Mahomes gets it back to Travis Kelce, who breaks more tackles and gets it into field goal range. Travis Kelce with the ball in his hands has been an absolute bull today. He's got to be over 100 yards at this point. Now from the 35 down to 24 seconds and 2 timeouts. Fletcher Cox immediately in the backfield. That right guard has a family, or I guess I should say had a family. Not anymore after that play. Cox with his 2nd sack of the game, 3rd on the season, and the Chiefs will be forced to call another timeout. 2nd and 14, Mahomes with a bomb for the end zone. It is caught. Mecole Hardman with his 2nd touchdown of the game, and the Kansas City Chiefs will take the lead before the end of the half. Right when the Eagles defense does something good, Mahomes is just going to do stuff like that, and that's what you have to deal with when you play against Patrick Mahomes. The booth is going to take a look to see if Hardman got both feet in, but it looks like he was. Excellent footwork by Mecole Hardman to drag both feet inbounds. So that will be a touchdown, and the Chiefs will take the lead before halftime as it's 24-20. The Chiefs do not have 347 passing yards. That's a lie, although it feels like they have 347 passing yards. Let's take a look at some games around the NFL, starting in Arlington, Texas, with the Eagles' divisional rival, Dallas Cowboys, who are currently up 21-14 against the Carolina Panthers. The Eagles beat Dallas last week, and they play Carolina next week in Week 5. Into the Meadowlands, the Titans with 24 points here in the first half against the struggling New York Jets. Not a great game so far for rookie quarterback Zach Wilson. And the winless Saints are currently up top. The 2-1 Giants, 13-14. If the Eagles win today and the Giants lose, the Eagles will have first place in the division. So looking at the game plan, I want to focus on running the ball because we have not ran the ball well at all today. And then for passing, I want to switch it from deep to medium because Travis Kelce has completely tormented this defense, whereas Tyreek Hill hasn't made much of an impact. So I think the intermediate passing game needs to be the focus over the deep passing game defensively. Greg Ward loses 4 on the Jets sweep. Nice play by Frank Clark, and it is now 3rd and 6. The Eagles offense, despite having 20 points, still really has not shown a lot today. They do get that first down there. It's Jalen Reagor for a gain of 11. Bringing it to the 40-yard line, and the drive will continue. 3rd and 7 now from the 44. Hurts going to look to throw it. He will try to get it to Goddard, but it is broken up. So Kansas City gets the stop. Their offense has it back, and maybe this is where the Chiefs will start their offensive explosion and possibly try to get the Eagles out of this game. Not a great start for the Philadelphia defense. Tyreek Hill gets 14. That's like the first time today Tyreek Hill has been open. Again, major credit to Darius Slay, who has been locked down on Tyreek Hill for the most part in this game. 2nd and 10, it's picked off! Wouldn't you know it? Darius Slay, right when I mention his name, he makes a big play. And they don't call him Big Play Slay for nothing. Darius Slay with his first of likely many interceptions on the season. That wasn't even that bad of the pass. Tyreek Hill was open, but Slay jumped the route perfectly. He pretty much snagged the ball out of Tyreek's hands, and the Eagles have forced 4 turnovers today, all of which have been within the Kansas City 35-yard line. So the defense is continuing to give the offense great field position. Good start to the possession. Kenneth Gainwell gained 17 on the run. That's like the first good run all day for the Eagles. Now at the 11-yard line, Jalen Hurts going to try to scramble with it. He thought he had open rushing room, but instead it's a sack for the big defensive tackle, Chris Jones. Second and 12 now from the 14. Hurts under more pressure. He is sacked again, this time by Derek Nottie for a loss of about 4 or 5. So it's 3rd and 18. The Kansas City pass rush finally starting to make an impact in this game. Jalen Hurts cannot find anybody open. He's just going to hope Devontae Smith can make a play, which he, to his defense, actually does. But he only gets it to the 4-yard line for a gain of 15. Nice tackle by Tyrann Mathieu. So the Eagles do have it inside the 5. They're not going to risk it. They're not going to do any funny business. They're just going to take the points. Nice kick from Jake Elliott. And the Eagles bring you within 1 as it is now 24-23. The Chiefs have it back as it is now 3rd and 9. Mahomes dropping back to throw it under pressure, and he is sacked on the play by Josh Sweat. Up until this game, the Eagles' pass rush was pretty disappointing, but today they've been really good. Fletcher Cox has a couple sacks. Now Josh Sweat has one. And Mahomes' day in the backfield has not been easy. Now, he's still making ridiculous throws because he's Patrick Mahomes, but it has not been without quite a lot of pressure from the Eagles' defense. So Philadelphia gets it back and to try to take the lead on this possession. Hurts goes short for Greg Ward, who makes a nice play. Good tackle by Anthony Hitchens to possibly prevent a big play, but that's still a first down nonetheless. Very next play, Hurts up the middle for Devontae Smith, who gets it to the 29-yard line for a gain of 17. Smith has definitely been Jalen Hurts' go-to guy. Their chemistry from college, back when they were both at Alabama, seems to have translated to the NFL, even though that was quite a few years ago. 3rd and 3, the pass is broken up. Rager, the intended target. So again, the Eagles are going to go for another field goal. It's been a busy day for Jake Elliott. That kick was nearly blocked, but it is good. And Jake Elliott is now 4 for 4 after that 39-yard kick. And the Eagles are on top 26-24 as we enter the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. Kansas City will get one last snap, and it's a short throw for Mecole Hardman, who gets the first down to the 47. And that'll do it for quarter number 3. Can the Philadelphia Eagles hold on and get the upset? Well, they've certainly got an opportunity to do so. Up by 2, 26-24 against the Kansas City Chiefs. First play of the 4th quarter. Kansas City has it at the 47-yard line. Mahomes looking to throw it. He's going to go short. It is caught by Mecole Hardman. He gets it past the 40 to the 38, and the Chiefs are pretty quickly getting into field goal range. Keep in mind, they do have one of the better kickers in the NFL in Harrison Butker. Very next play, Mahomes going to look to pass it. He has all the time in the world now, going to find a wide-open Travis Kelce. I feel like the Eagles haven't even tried to cover Travis Kelce today. They figured, hey, Travis is going to keep making big plays anyway, so why not just leave him open? That's not a good strategy, but that's kind of what they're doing. Mahomes with a deep ball that's caught by Demarcus Robinson for the score, and the Chiefs are back on top. Mahomes with his 4th passing touchdown of the game, and Big Red Andy Reid is fired up on the Chiefs sideline. So now it's 31-26. Eagles have it back. Hurts up the middle for Jalen Rager, who gets 16 yards. Good first down. The Eagles' offense has been better, I will say, in the second half, even though the scoreboard hasn't really reflected that. The Eagles have had a few consistent drives here in the second half, and I can't really say that about the first half. Devontae Smith now to the 33-yard line with a nice play, and the Eagles are continuing to move the ball pretty nicely. 3rd down and 3. Jalen Hurts looking to throw it under pressure, and he is sacked. That might knock them out of field goal range. One of the biggest defensive plays of the game, it's Jarran Reed with the sack. So the Eagles are going to go for a 53-yard field goal with Jake Elliott, who's already 4 for 4 today, gonna make it 5 for 5. He could have made that kick from 63. If you started Jake Elliott in fantasy today, congratulations, because this is one of the highest scoring kicker performances throughout the NFL through the first 4 weeks of the season. So the Eagles are still down, but they're only down by 2. It's 31-39. About 6 minutes to go here in the game. Kansas City with the ball back. Chiefs offense has been really good for the most part in the second half, other than the interception, as Mahomes gets it to Demarcus Robinson again. Robinson was quiet in the first half, but here in this 4th quarter, he's had quite a few pretty big plays. 2nd and 5 now, Mahomes up the middle. Guess who it is? Demarcus Robinson once again, who brings it to the 45-yard line. Chiefs already have it past midfield, and if you're Kansas City, you want to take as much time off this clock as you possibly can. 2nd and 1. Mahomes up the middle for guess who? Travis Kelce, who does not have a defender within a 5-mile radius of him. Kelce brings it to the 4, hit stick pretty hard, but still a good play by Travis Kelce, who has continued to be unbelievably dominant. The Chiefs have had 50 plays today. 42 of them have been passes, and 8 of them have been runs. And in their defense, it's worked. First and goal, touchdown for Mecole Hardman, and Kansas City will extend the lead. Mecole Hardman now has a hat trick. That's his 3rd touchdown of the ball game. Avonte Maddox did the interception earlier, but Maddox has had a really hard time covering Hardman today. So the Chiefs are now up by 9, and that's not a good start to the drive for the Eagles. Frank Clark sacks Hurts for a loss of 9. All the momentum is on Kansas City's side as it's now 2nd and 19. Jalen Hurts looking to throw it. He will connect with Jalen Reagor, who gets the first down. That's one way to make up for the sack, as that'll bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Eagles are in trouble. They're down by 9. They kind of need a miracle at this point to win the game. 3rd and 3 from the 42. 2 minutes to go. Hurts, under pressure, tries to get it to Goddard, but it is broken up. So now it's 4th and 3. This play right here is pretty much the ball game for the most part. If the Eagles don't get it, I don't really see an opportunity for them to win. Hurts, scrambling, going to try to run for the first down. He does get it. He only gained 5, but that's all Jalen Hurts and the Eagles need to keep the drive going. 2nd and 5 now. Hurts with a strike out of bounds for Jalen Reagor, who brings it to the 37-yard line. A good first down for Philadelphia. They are getting closer to the end zone, and they have not had to use a timeout yet. 3rd and 10. Hurts connects with Zach Ertz. That's not a touchdown, though. They say he was down at the 1. 1st and goal. Hurts on the read option is not in, and the Eagles want to hold on to their timeout, so they are going to keep letting the clock go. Miles Sanders does eventually score, but had Zach Ertz been in a couple plays earlier, there'd be like 45 seconds instead of like 12. So the Eagles are going to go for the onside kick. It's bobbled and picked up by the Chiefs. But that was awfully close. Kansas City nearly fumbled the bag there. So the Eagles do have all 3 timeouts, but with not a lot of time left, I don't really think they can win the game. 3rd and 10, 4 seconds to go. Edwards-Helaire stopped in the backfield. The Eagles call their final timeout. So it's 4th down with 2 seconds to go. The Eagles were hoping the Kansas City Chiefs would punt it. They're not. It's going to be a run. So now the only hope is a fumble, and Clyde Edwards-Helaire will get the first down. He gets hit hard, but the ball stays in his hands, and the ball game is over. A very weird ending, but the Kansas City Chiefs will take this one, 38-36. The win streak for the Eagles comes to a close, and they fall to 2-2. The Chiefs go up to 3-1. Although this was a loss, I was not expecting the Eagles to only lose by 2 today. I was expecting this game to be pretty rough, so I got to give the Eagles a lot of credit. In a game that the Eagles allowed 38 points and scored 36 points, you'd think I normally would not blame the offense for this loss, but I kind of think the offense deserves a lot of the blame. Not to say the defense was perfect, but we did force 4 turnovers. Patrick Mahomes, despite turning the ball over 3 times, was very Patrick Mahomes-like. He threw 5 touchdowns in this game, threw for about 450 yards. Thank goodness we're playing Sam Darnold next week. That's quite the difference compared to Patrick Mahomes. Jalen Hurts probably had his worst game of the year. I don't think he was all that good, but he's been impressive through the first few weeks of the year, so I'll give him a pass. And he wasn't terrible in this game by any stretch. He just wasn't great. Nobody ran the ball well at all. Looking at the receiving stats, Travis Kelce and Mecole Hardman were phenomenal for the Chiefs. Jalen Reagor and Devontae Smith were great for the Eagles. Tyreek Hill had 6 catches for 55 yards. He was not all that impressive today. Shout out to Darius Slay. He was like the one player on defense other than Fletcher Cox who was like consistently good throughout the whole game. Both offensive lines were rough in this game. There was a lot of pass rush from both sides, a lot of sacks. 2 sacks for Cox. Josh Sweat had 1. And a bunch of Chiefs also had sacks. Interceptions for the Honey Badgers, Slay, and Maddox. Fumble forces from Stevens and Cox. Fumble recoveries from Eric Wilson and Kayvon Wallace. I know it says Wallace doesn't have one, but he literally does. Jake Elliott was good too. He went 5 for 5 on field goals, so that's cool. So a very weird game, but that was a fun one. So the Eagles fall to 2-2. Jalen Hurts says, I don't really have much to say about that one. We have to be better as a team, make sure we're getting the most out of these games to get wins. And Coach Champ Britton is going to blame it on himself. I like that accountability from Coach Champ, but I do think the players also need some accountability here as well. The reporter is talking to us about Mahomes. He says, does this make this loss an easier pill to swallow? He says that as if we stopped Patrick Mahomes, but we literally didn't. He threw for 450 yards and 5 touchdowns. I know he turned the ball over 3 times, but I wouldn't say we stopped him. All of our defensive players will lose 5 play rec next game. So we're going to go to Carolina to take on the 2-2 Panthers. The forecast predicts heavy rain, and the forecast also predicts a lot of big plays from this man right here, Christian McCaffrey, who is back from his injury last year. He's better than ever, although he has not done a lot in the receiving game. He's averaging about 5 yards a carry. He's been really good. The rest of his Panthers team is pretty talented. I think Matt Rule has done a really good job of leading a culture change in Carolina. And this is going to be a tough game, although the Panthers did just lose to the Dallas Cowboys, and with how bad Dallas has been this year, I guess it's kind of a little bit embarrassing. That's all in today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel if you are new. Next episode, we'll be facing off against the 2-2 Carolina Panthers. Should be fun. Peace out.